Hello, everyone, and welcome back to No Man's Sky 2021. My microphone's way too loud. Today on No Man's Sky 2021, we are going to clean up the huge mess that I made over the last week. You ever have a party for like a week in your house? When we were kids, we had we lived in the party house. My mom's house was the party house. And all of our friends came over. They spent all of their time all day long at our house. And every once in a while, my mom would come home from work and she would just freak out. and usually it was like a Friday, you know. She would just like come unglued because we had just been living with 8 other young people, teenagers, in the house all week long and just tore it up. Man, I miss the 80s. At any rate, that would start the cleanup that had to happen. And my sister's best friend Mary would come over and make the best taco salad. Oh my God, she made this amazing taco salad using French dressing, you know, and anyway, and we'd have to clean up the mess. And, typically I would try to stay out of it because I hate cleaning. But today is that day. It's been a super long time since I did a behind the scenes video, but in order to shoot the video I wanted to shoot today, I was going to have to go on a shopping trip and put stuff away and just, oh my God, I have such a huge mess. And starting with all of this garbage, why did I pick this stuff up? I don't need it. And lava gave me oxygen, and I mean, thank goodness, because I didn't have any. The deuterium, I don't need to carry that. You should carry gold because you can make solar panels with it, but not if you don't have any ferrite. I have 56 pure ferrite and 143 regular ferrite left. So, so it's time to do a cleanup. It is an absolute mess. So let's make this look awesome. Howdy. You look like the Doodera can. Oh, there comes my frigates too. They look funny and sort of cartoonish from this distance. All right. We are obviously on Zephyr base. There it is. There's my shippo. And there's plenty of stuff here, but I don't think that I ever set down any nutrient processors. And I never found an effective way to light this room either. I've got my yellow save point in the middle of the room. Did I ever? I don't remember setting down nutrient processors. Let's grab a quick save if my game doesn't crash because of it. Boy, that thing, man. There we go. That save point is dangerous. All right. And so the other big thing that has to be cleaned up is the sheer number of base computers that I've dropped over the last week. So we're going to go up to a space station that is no longer on my list because of all of the places that I've been to. There it is, right there. It's way over there. Okay, you want to take me to the portal? Thanks. That's not where I want to go. Look, it says Beaumont is an unknown planet. That's how many planets I've been to recently. That even the capital of the UAS is now off my discoveries list. So let's take a turn here. That's crazy, like, to not have that. Oh, let's learn an Atlas word. If I could stop moving before I crash into it. Apparently not. Thanks. Ouch. Ouch. All right. Back onward. Space station. Let me go. There we go. Sometimes you gotta stop moving to go faster. So we got the oxygen problem in my suit figured out, but there's no oxygen in storage at all. And I need ferrite and pure ferrite, which might be on my hauler. I know there's an awful lot of magnetized ferrite. You can carry a lot more pure ferrite if you turn it into magnetized ferrite, but then you got to turn it back into pure ferrite to use it that way. And old lazy bones here. Now I came to a wealthy system because I want lots. There's 3,900. We're going to change to freighter and take all of it and all of that. And we don't particularly need sodium. I did buy hydraulic wiring right before all this goofiness. We're going to buy all of the wiring looms. We probably fit the life support gel and the batteries. And I have all of that in storage. So let's put away all of this. Now I've got too many. Deuterium, we're going to put on the freighter. Move those over. Still 44. There we go. And plenty of room for batteries because you use batteries more than life support gel. So we will set that down and find a good place for this stuff. And 55 more. There we go. And the jelly actually goes on the freighter. Wow. And let's see how many wiring looms we can grab. All but one of those. So we've got copper. We don't have any chromatic metal. Let's grab some of that. There it is. Oops, that was the wrong way. There we go. I feel better already. I don't need to carry unstable plasma. It's for fixing something that's broken. And so I don't actually need to carry it. But you can see I have all this magnetized ferrite. That's from killing pirates. There's another 236 of it. So that needs to go into... This one actually has a slot right there. This stuff does have a slot. I think we found out that it was number 6. There it is. Is that? No, that's not it. There it is, number 6. And so this stuff goes right here. It's, you know, it seems like a lot, but obviously I did run out. So it does happen. Eventually you run out. And several thousand ferrite. That's not going to fit anywhere. Oh, there's the carbon. I don't think that's where it goes, but I'll mess with that later. I just want to get some of it put away. There's the carbon. Let's get rid of this 10. And we'll put it next to the carbon. And oh, there's some more pyrite. Wow. Things really got mixed up. Never need to hang on to silicate powder. It's always easy to get your hands on silicate and dioxide. If I'd had the dioxide and the phosphorus on me, I never would have been going through all of my repair kits, which I think are all gone. I think I used the last one. Yeah. Oh, there's 7. 7 left. Wow. Only 7. I did get some metal plating already. And I don't really want to contribute to that mess. So I'm not going to get any more of that. And I need to make some glass. And I need to make some frigate fuel. Junk drawer? Where's the junk drawer? There we go. This stuff stacks a lot higher in storage. And we definitely can put the deuterium away. Why is there tritium in here? And there's an anomaly detector and emergency broadcast receivers. I actually have salvaged data. That's funny. And yeah, that's interesting how that was separated. And there is some more ferrite. An extra 35 hanging out. The meat needs to be cooked. And that is, there's some more. And these need to go to Cronus. There's 7 more hypercores. I can store those on my ship. That goes on the freighter. That goes on the freighter. That goes into high capacity. Right, that feels a lot better. That feels like I can actually function for a little while. And this goes right there. Alrighty. Now, the other big mess is all those base computers that I dropped. I dropped a ton of base computers. And I did it because I wanted to jump on to the next system. So we're going to keep the base computers in the 199th because that is lush. But we don't need the interim ones. There is a limit to the number of base computers the teleport list will hold. And I am skirting it very closely. And I think it's fair to say that probably lava is way, way over that limit. There's also some other bases that I'm ready to get rid of. Farms that were just temporarily filling a need, like a need for phosphorus, which I'm probably never going to run out of now. And what was some other ones? Dioxite, radon, sulfurine, things like that. I'm never going to run out of that stuff. So let's call in, you know, the anomaly teleporter is a lot quieter. Let's call that one in. I don't actually want to deal with that loud crashing sound, the teleporter on the freighter. And this is just as much of a run. Wonder if I'm in multiplayer. Network. Multiplayer disabled. Woohoo! One of the things that you go through a lot of when you're jumping through galaxies is ferrite and oxygen. And that's just the nature of the beast. You can save yourself a lot of ferrite by just carrying metal plating on you. Because metal plating really is the issue. You need metal plates to drop teleporters and solar panels or biofuel reactors or whatever you're going to use if you're going to do teleporters. All right, let's go to the next one. Your bases, bottom of the list, we're keeping the lushes, and we'll go to Donich. I think I am going to utilize the base cache capsule or whatever it's called, instead of actually deleting all of the individual parts. Is there something there? Oh, the teleporter's there. Now, this I think I should delete because, yep. I don't really need the wire, but I'll take one set of that. Oops. If I want to come back to these galaxies, I have a base every 10th galaxy, so it's super fast to get here. Not a big deal at all. It is really pretty here, despite all of the planets being horrible. Now, you might be asking, why don't I just use return to anomaly? The reason is because it doesn't move the anomaly, number one. And number two, it just takes me to the same location in the other galaxy. So I still have to teleport anyway. These invisible walls have got to go. And it's just as easy to fly up there. It's not a big deal. It's one less teleport to just fly up there. You can see my game catching a lot. My graphics are struggling a lot. There is no good reason for my graphics to be struggling. And I'll leave that on the screen for a second. If you know anything about graphics and you see this and you see something that I'm doing wrong, let me know. I have a 1060. I think it's only, it's either 3 or 6 gigabytes. It might be 6. My bases, bottom of the list, keeping the lushes and taking out ones in between. Boy, we're finishing the 190s at least. At least we're getting something done. There's a ton more in the 180s. Because Lava and I went through all of the 180s. And like I said, I'm just going to let this stuff go into base cache. And then it's only going to be half, but I don't need 30 carbon nanotubes. 15 will do. Alrighty. This was not one of the horrible planets. Oh, we need to fill that as well. That was kind of a waste of a hypercore, but like I was telling Lava on Wednesday's video, it's just a storm crystal. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge effort. And probably going to keep the activated indium farms, so I have access to storm crystals whenever I need them. Although I have considered moving the activated indium farm. It's on a frozen planet in the middle of a lake. And it's rough. It's rough going there. But any of you who saw me put up, I don't remember if it was, I think it was the sulfurine farm that I built on video. But yeah, it only took like 10 minutes to build it. If you go prepared and, you know, you just take whatever is available, it's a super fast process. Alrighty, your bases. There we go. Now Forta is a lush. I found a portal. Look, I've got 3 bases. TBS means to be searched. And so that's a system where there's a multi-tool to look for, or an A-class cabinet. So let's go to Doodera. And we should be possibly... Oh, Doodera is the one that went on there out of order. And I don't know how that happened. I know that the bases are supposed to be in the order that you build them. But obviously that one is not. And I don't know why. It's very strange. Mach F12. This is a trippy looking place. What's its issue? Hazardous moisture and whippy plants. We'll take a look out there. Wow. Yeah, it's not a nice planet, but it's beautiful. Watch me avoid one and hit another one. All right. So this will be the last one that has any equipment set down, probably. Because when I was traveling with Lava, I didn't set down equipment. We ended up on the same planets. And so I just dropped a base computer so that when I used the return to anomaly function, it worked for me. Is this the one I was supposed to go look at the space station? Multi-tool? I don't hold a lot of hope, and that's why I skipped it. But I think this might be it. And the ones that were yelling at me about it are the ones that know that there's nothing there. Every one of you know there's nothing there. The least of which a white experimental with red crystals. Little inside silliness there. I have no idea what we did on yesterday's live stream, because as I'm filming this, we haven't planned for it yet. We've been talking kind of loosely about starting permadeath saves live. That seems to be like all the rage. Starting permadeath saves live. And I might shoot a video about fast starting a game. It's not what I like to do. It's not that I don't enjoy fast starts, but yeah, B class. Sorry, boys. That's not the problem. It's kind of a fad to fast start, and I can definitely do a video about how to fast start, if anyone would be interested in that. Your bases. 190, 190, 190, 189. I think it's, yeah, 190 is the lush, Cognatic. 189 through 181 are not. And so we will delete all of those. Holy Hannah. Actually, I might keep 189 center, because look at that. I didn't even realize I had a center that close up. the center I was using on video was the Eisentam center because I thought that was the closest one. And now I remember that Lava and I did something about finding different jump-off systems or different spawn systems. And two of the places that we jumped off from, we ended up on the same planets, which was different. Hello. Genu, a frozen planet. Pretty sure I got most of this stuff. I'll grab this. And I think that we will probably continue tomorrow because tomorrow I'll have big bases to delete. And we'll look at my base cache before and after. When you delete a base that's intact, you only get half of the stuff back. Do I need nanites? Not particularly. But at the same time, the base cache saves a huge amount of time, and it's an extra storage, you know, so if you want to utilize something like that, I have always utilized it. I'm sure that this save has got stuff in the base cache. None like my legacy save, though. The base cache on my legacy save has like 500 metal plates. A ridiculous amount, more than I can actually take out. Yes. So you have to actually be able to take the stuff out of the base cache, and metal plates, as I recall, stacked to 100 in there. So a little bit difficult to take the stuff like that out. It might be easier now because I think the stacking size is much higher now than it was when those plates went in there. But that save had, you know, probably 30 bases before I even started making videos. So we're going to keep the center, Ripori center, and we'll go to 188. These are all systems that you guys didn't see because Lava and I actually jumped through all those galaxies the night before the live stream to set up for the live stream. And so here's another frozen one just hanging out. Here we go. Zigfield Isama. What's this one like? Permafrost. That's not bad. It's very cold, though. Bad? This isn't bad. I used to like cold planet starts. There's a freighter right there. Oh, I think Lava told me about that. That's funny. All right. Aw, jeez. Banana boat, what happened? You crashed. Kind of looks like you broke that tree. Good grief. Definitely broke it now. It's even got blue sky. That's not bad. I wouldn't have been here any longer than I just was. Because I dropped bases and went and joined Lava right away through the anomaly. So you notice that I'm not getting the all the requests to go and talk to Nada and all that. That only happens when you go through the core into the next galaxy. Just calling the anomaly in a new galaxy doesn't do that. Righty. Looks like I've got 4 missions built up again. I need to replace my My Quicksilver, I spent so much of it. Oh my gosh. I had like tons of it. And then I bought all of these plants, and I bought the two new plants as well. And just waiting on the third one now. Your bases. 189 center, 187. What was that? A high energy planet. I have several more of these to do where there's just a base computer. But tomorrow when we come back, I'm going to delete bases, actual big bases. Rahiti. Yeah. It's actually a desert, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Let's get rid of this one. And so we're going to take out all of the extra farms, radon, sulfurine, nitrogen. Maybe it was the nitrogen farm that went up super fast. And there you are. Oops. And I have checked the multi-tools in all of these systems. So that space station right there is on my teleport list. And the next thing that I have to do is go to the bases I'm keeping and go to the space stations and teleport down to the bases so that those space stations are updated in my teleport list. This is all a part of the cleanup of traveling through multiple galaxies. And so I don't want to lose those first 10. And I most importantly don't want to lose all of the space stations that are like primary to this saves sort of life. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and please click the like button. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.